The College Football Rundown with Brando, Episode 3. Not So Nice Nico, a.k.a. Nico, I am a Leava. Oh gosh, had to do that one. It's a great title, let's be honest. What other opportunities are we going to have in order to be able to actually say that? So, with that being said, welcome on into the College Football Rundown with Brando. It is me, your boy Brando, here at the Blue Devil Den. And that's right, it's episode 3 here. What up? Noah's here with us early. He's got the notification on for sure. Noah, good to see you, man. Happy Monday, brother. Happy Monday. Welcome to episode 3. We're going to talk a little bit of football, a little bit of life too. Seeing what everyone has going on. Right now, just got done working out. It's time for me to finally get back in shape. Not in football shape, but I got recruited to play volleyball. So, time to get rid of the dad bod. Spring and summer is upon us. I don't have much time to get ready. So, locked in here. Right now, currently doing some fasting. Got the agua on lockdown. Noah, you're all good, brother. All good. No need to apologize, man. Shadow VR says 40,000 average viewers. Shadow VR, that's freaking awesome, brother. That is awesome, brother. Welcome on in, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Getting ready to get started. Let's get a few more friendly faces here. Joining your boy Brando here at the Blue Devil Den. Hit that subscribe if you guys haven't already. I know a few of us already have, and I appreciate that very much. But we're trying to grow this channel. Have a good time while we do it. You have 55,000 average views. Dang. You know what? I have no idea how to even check that, man. Is that like on average, like per month, year? What is that, Shadow? Big Orange, do you think Tennessee? Hey, Big Orange, this is a good run for you. We're going to be talking a lot about Tennessee volunteer football. And I know we got a bunch of Tennessee fans in the community, which you know that as well, you being one of them. Yeah, I want to hear what everyone's thoughts are as far as this whole situation goes. Let's talk a little bit of football, boys, and any lovely ladies here to join us. It's your boy Brando at the Blue Devil Den. College Football Rundown, Episode 3, talking about Nico, I am elite, a.k.a. Not So Nice Nico. What is up, guys? Nil. We're talking about nil as well. Tennessee football. Noah says SEC, SEC. The War Chants are here. Jared's here with us. What up, Jared? What up, Jared? How's everybody doing tonight? How's everyone's Monday? Is everyone having a good Monday? Is everyone having a good Monday? Let me know. Let me know. Nico was very average. Y'all hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, by the way. You know what? We need more friendly faces here in the live stream. Bunch of fun people on right now. Big Orange starting us off. What's good, Brando? Do you think Tennessee will go 9-3, 10-2 this year without Nico by just playing elite defense? You know what? Exactly. 110% Big Orange spitting facts early on. Big Orange is a Tennessee Volunteers fan. Very knowledgeable fellow. You know what? I definitely think it's possible. Why not? And you know what? Transfer portal is about ready to open up again. So you know they're going to be looking around. Going to be looking. Daniel, another Tennessee fan in the community. Daniel, what do you think? What are your thoughts on Nico? What's your thoughts on everything else that's going on? And my friends, hit that subscribe button, by the way. Episode 3, College Football Rundown with your boy Brando at the Blue Devil Den. How is everybody doing? But yeah, no, absolutely, Big Orange. I think that's very, very likely for sure. Tennessee's not going to fall too much off with them. Who was it? Paul Feinbaum was saying that he stats. Paul Feinbaum stats. Keep that with a grain of salt, by the way. He said he was like a 6 to an 8, between 6 to 8 in the top quarterbacks in the SEC. That's just in the SEC. Do you guys agree with that? I thought he was better than a 6 to 8. He's got to be a top 5 quarterback in the SEC, right? Or is he just trying to do some clickbait? You know how they like to do that in mainstream media. They like to do that clickbait stuff. But yeah, dude, not bad Monday. You know what? I agree. Jared, I agree. It's not been a bad Monday for me either, brother. Not been a bad Monday. A pretty light day. I had a pretty light day. I had about an hour off. I had to call where I finally get the air conditioner taken care of. You guys knew a couple weeks back I was having issues with my air conditioner. Well, it's going to get fixed. It's going to get fixed. Luckily, it's been a kind of a chilled, we'll say a chilled spring so far. That's where I'm at in life. But yeah, I got that taken care of. So it's been, other than that, it's been a good Monday. Right now I'm fasting, which kind of sucks. Got the old agua here. Agua de fresca. We will be better than last year. Noah, I like the energy, brother. I think so too. Let into some of the comments here though. We have to do TCAP. What's TCAP, Noah? That's something I'm unfamiliar with? Let me know. I love what Heupel has done. Just 4 years, and I said we've won 10+ games twice already, and he brought us out of the dumpster fire. Exactly where Tennessee was at before is where Nebraska still is. You guys know I'm a Nebraska Cornhuskers fan. God bless our soul. Hopefully, we'll be on the winning ways here soon. Sounds like our reports are doing okay so far, but at the end of the day, we just got to win. But yeah, Josh Heupel coming out of UCF did some really big things there after Scott Frost. But I tell you what, bro. I tell you what, it's really nice to see what they've done with Tennessee. And Tennessee deserves to be at the top. They absolutely deserve to be at the top. They've done some great things in the past, and football is a lot better when Tennessee's doing good things. But yeah, I like what he's doing, brother. What's going on? Rocky Top Brando, so glad we didn't pay him, man. Overrated. 110%. All right, so these guys, they want more money. And us fans, you've seen it with the spring game attendance, how it's down. And I know a lot of that has to do with not actually having a spring game. But they're going to want more money. And what we're getting in return is total BS. The way that college football is kind of changing the landscape, it doesn't seem like it's very good. They need to absolutely get this under control. They need to get this nil stuff under control. I mean, we're talking borderline contracts are going on. We're talking people holding out. We're talking about people holding out. Hey, Chavez, guess what, brother? You're ejected. Get the hell off my channel. Get out of here. Don't let the door hit you on the butt on the way out. What a stupid comment. Dude, I can't wait till football season either. Can't wait for all the trolls like Chessways up in here being idiots. Dude, I absolutely know. Daniel, I knew you were going to chime in, brother. I was happy with him before this. Move on. The whole situation just seems to suck. It really does. It does not seem good for college football. $4 million? $4 million? What the heck? And now he might be on the outside looking in. Earlier reports that I read, something about North Carolina was interested. UCLA was the other. It was somewhat interested in, but are they going to really shell out $4 million? That's nuts, bro. That's nuts. Even for a quarterback in college? Come on. We don't even know once you pay them. Look at DJ. Who was that? Rashada? Familiarize me. Rashada, who was that? What teams did Rashada play for, and what's he doing now? And he wanted, like, a nice little check written to him, and he hadn't done nothing. Nico has proven that he's done something. I will give him that. But at the end of the day, my goodness. Yeah, Big Orange, it's going to be a good time either way. College football is where it's at. Love having fun. Love talking about college football. Go on and on and on and on. Let me get up to the comments, too. I don't want to miss anyone's stuff here. As long as you don't go 8-4 or worse. Yeah, if you're talking about Nebraska specifically, we've got to go more than 7 wins. Matt Rule will absolutely be on the hot seat. Year 3, time to get something done. If you don't make a bowl game, then we're really having a cessation at that point. We have just 2 quarterbacks on the roster. We will definitely grab a 4th 5-year guy from the portal. Let's go. Daniel, absolutely. You guys are going to get a quarterback. There's no way. I mean, they're gonna get a quarterback. You need the depth either way, at least 3 quarterbacks for sure on scholarship. But the way the portal works, man, you might be able to find a nice gem out there. One that doesn't ask for $4 million, too. My goodness. Could you imagine other benefits from other players getting that money? One player wanting $4 million? Is that where we're heading? You hear that sounds? It's just absolutely ludicrous. You never really know with college football. So you just have to wait and see how everything unfolds on the field. Who knows? Tennessee could be better without Nico. Was an average SEC quarterback. Yeah, you know what? And that's what Paul Feinbaum was saying, too, that he thought the stats showed he was between 6th and 8th in terms of quarterbacks in the SEC. I don't know. And to be completely honest, I didn't watch enough football, Tennessee football, but that's definitely going to change. I am invested in this team now. Big Orange, Daniel, Noah, and anybody else that's Tennessee fans as well. I want to see how this all unfolds. Like Big Orange says, we see how this almost unfolds. Do you know that Menominee Maroons, they're a high school football team? I've never heard of them, Shadow. Shadow, not right now, brother. Not right now. I'm still trying. You know what? I've actually went down in subscribers. It was like, what we have, 753 2 weeks ago. I'm down to like 740 something. And it's not that I haven't been making content. It's just that I don't know. Who knows? But guess what? You know I'm in it for the long haul because I'm still here. I'm still here. Brady, you like that? You like that title? That was a little clickbaity. I apologize. I'm a man of words. I'm a man of words. Nico is a Leava. Brady, that's his comment though. It's too good to pass up. The last name just, it flows. It flows like a serene river. Limit the transfers to one time, whether you're here 2 or 5 years, and cap the money. Instead of individual deals, do tiers like 1-star through 5-star fault rates, regardless who you play for. That's a really good idea, Daniel. We need to get you on the committee, brother. It can't be any worse than what the NCAA has done the last few years, botching everything left and right and left. Daniel, I like that though, man. Not a bad idea. We got to figure something out. We've got to figure something out. This is going to get nasty, guys. Christopher, what's up, man? I just your comment. Hopefully you're still here, brother. Happy Monday to you, man, and welcome on into the channel. Hope you're doing well. So, but again, no, not. I appreciate you being here every stream. I really, really, really do, man. But I'm not looking for a moderator right at this minute. My channel, like I was saying, my channel is not growing fast enough. I'm losing people, bro. But we got a good group of people here right now. We got a good group of people right here, and this is all I care about is this fun community. All the best people are here right now. Shadow, you being one of them. He isn't going to get $4 million at any school, and you know what, Steve? I completely agree. He was given some pretty bad advice. It sounds like the people surrounding him are giving some pretty bad advice, and it might just bite him in the butt. Hopefully, he's going to find a landing spot. I don't doubt that. He's going to have to settle for... You think he's going to have to settle for less than what he was getting at Tennessee? There might be a school out there, though, that's interested. He's not a bad quarterback. But he might have got some bad advice. Big Orange says, damn, Brando, got some muscle on them bones. Dude, not really. I got to keep working on it. I'm a bit behind the 8 ball. Since I had my 5th child, I've really taken a step back, Big Orange. But I appreciate the comment. I'm looking to get shredded. I'm at, what's my weight? I weighed myself this morning. I was 100 and 2 days ago, it was 196.1. Today, 190.5. I'm fasting today. I'm fasting today, so I want to get down to about 180. I want to get down to 180. I really do. So it's mostly the dad bod. Need to get shredded, though, for summer. Play volleyball. It's been a little bit since I've actually played volleyball. It's been a little over a year, so I need to get in the thick of things, which means I need to get lighter so I can get up and actually spike it. Get up and spike that bad boy. I have a friend who used to play college football like 12 years ago. He said... in his day, when a team wanted a player, they would contact their mom. No kidding. No kidding. There's probably interesting ways to do it. I know that there's coaches like here. I'm knowing a little bit of Nebraska football. I mean, that's kind of my foundation of knowledge, which isn't very great, by the way. My knowledge ain't that great. But Brady, I was told that one of the things Scott Frost did, he was looking to get a recruit. This is Scott Frost, mind you. He's botched a lot of things when he was coaching for Nebraska. Recruiting being one of them, a.k.a. almost losing out on Dylan Raiola. Wow. Anyways, he went to one of the recruits' school, and he went and helped mom. The mom was a cafeteria lady, and he was actually helping out during the cafeteria lunch. People thought that was really cool. He's like, hey, he rolled up his sleeves, and he joined the cafeteria lunch line like a meal train, baby. So very interesting. Some of the things these coaches will do in order to get recruits. Being a lunch lady is one of them. A.k.a. that's what Scott Frost did. He was a lunch lady for a day. Fun facts, guys. Let me know if you got any cool facts about that, too. I think that stuff's really fun to hear. Really funny to hear. And I'm sure it goes on throughout all of college sports. Bear, how you been, brother? Always good having the Bear with us. Man, how have you been, though, for real? It's good to see you, man. Yeah, Big Orange, I got to keep working on it. Brady says, pure muscle. No. Pure dad bod, Brady. Pure dad bod. I'd get up and show you guys the truffle shuffle, but no one's interested in that. I don't want to scare everybody off. I already do that enough with my bad takes. Brady. Cristobal has Nico go UNC. So much hate. We ain't paying $4 million. Steve, early reports are $5 million, Steve. Can you believe it? The bidding wars began, and Bill Belichick said he'd give him $5 million. I'm playing, Steve. I'm playing, bro. You know what? That's pretty crazy, though, isn't it? I seen UNC, UCLA, and there was a third school that was mentioned too. I can't remember who. Was it NC State, maybe? Don't quote me for NC State. But, yeah. What are your thoughts? You think it'd be a good idea to get him at UNC? Would that be an upgrade? How does he compare to Drake May? Steve, this is great that you're here as well, because we got insight for this episode. We got North Carolina side of things, as well as, of course, a bunch of Tennessee faithfuls here in the community. Watch the Dodge game tonight, Hunter. Did the Cubs pull that one off last night, brother? Like I did yesterday, I had to catch up with the wife on some things, and really we had to get caught up, figure out what we're going to do with our bills for the month. We're about 2 weeks behind as far as setting up our strategy for the bills. I was going to say, last I checked, I want to say it was like 4-2, Hunter. So that's pretty cool. Nice little matchup. Who you got in tonight's game, Hunter? Dodgers or the Cubbies? Yeah, UNC. They got Belichick. Steve, wouldn't that be something? That would be nuts if North Carolina won a championship their very first year. I think it's going to be a little bit of an adjustment for him either way. I really do. But we shall see. Stranger things have happened. Stranger things can happen. Oh, Tulane? Yeah. Tulane ain't going to shell out for me. UCLA, not a huge football school, right? Not a big-time football school. I'm surprised, honestly, USC didn't tap into that. With that type of pipeline they got, but they already got, what is it, Jaden Maeva? I don't know if that's his first name, Maeva. I remember Maeva. Quarterback for him last year, partially, after being at UNLV. But yeah, there's no way Tulane would come up with that money. Nice to see that. Brady says, yeah, Big Orange, he probably wants Belichick as head coach. And then he's to the Patriots and get tips from Belichick to do better on the Pats and know more about the Pats community. You know what? Side note here, because there's something I know. Nebraska got the general manager from the Patriots this last year. They picked him up. He's going to be the general manager for the Huskers. Hopefully that pays off for us. They do need to organize this in a proper way, so why not go get some high-level experience? I like it. Cristobal has UNC, and it's usually really accurate. I agree with that too. And it depends who did the Cristobal too. Sometimes. You never know, though. He's gotten some bad information. Once something sticks, he's probably just going to stick with it and say, hey, I made a mistake. Not saying UNC's a mistake, by the way, Steve. He's probably saying, oh, I made a mistake. Now I got to find a spot. Otherwise, I'm not going to play, which means I make $0. So that, I think, would be a good pickup for him. Not for $4 million, but my bad, Hunter. Dodgers be playing these tonight, huh? The 3-game series is done with the Cubs. Okay, so that was game 3. Shows you, like I said, Hunter, I'm definitely not a baseball guy, but I had a little bit of fun. How many innings did we do? We did 6 innings yesterday. I'm slowly going to push. Next game, we'll do like 7 or 8. We might just do the full game. Don't need a quarterback. Drake May about to ball out with Diggs. Isn't that something, too? The UNC connections to the Patriots are strong right now. But yeah, guys, I don't know. With the whole Nico situation, I genuinely, as a college football fan, we've seen spring game attendance has been dropping like guys. Ohio State, for instance, actually had a spring game, an actual game. And the attendance was, I want to say, around 40,000, 45, 50,000. I know it wasn't, it was 50,000 tops. I can't remember the number. They just came off a national title run. Okay, they just won the national title. And that was the lowest attendance since 2004. I want to say that's what it was. It was early 2000s, right? So it's like we're going back in time 20 years with the very foundation of what spring games attendance is. Absolutely crazy to me. Texas is now having Manning started. Oh, watch out for them horns. No kidding. Manning's been patiently waiting his turn, hasn't he? He's been waiting in the wings. It's about time he unleashed the Manning. You heard about Nico? I'm a Leava, Bob? Bob, it's good seeing you, brother. I feel like it's been a minute, Bob. It's good seeing you, bro. Happy Monday, Bob. Happy Monday, Bob. Yeah, isn't that something? $4 million. Transfer portal opens Wednesday, guys. It opens Wednesday. So we got a day and a half tomorrow. If your team's practicing, by the way, something to make note of, an observation. If your team's practicing tomorrow and you have certain players that are not showing up for practice tomorrow, they're probably not going to team. Certain teams are over the roster limits, and it's getting tight here soon. Are they going to start? One of the rumors was they were talking about doing a type of grandfathering in, where some of the players that have, yes, exactly, Steve, you're going to see lots of cuts tomorrow. You start noticing people in practice or your respective schools, journalists, reporters, broadcasters, whatever it is, they start saying, hey, there will be a random fire, and some of the information might not be correct. Maybe there's just an injury or something like that, but there will be a lot of people going to the portal on Wednesday. I think it's gosh, where did I read that? I want to say it was 10 days, maybe a little bit more than that. I feel like it's 10. The transfer portal is going to be open for just 10 more days. It's going to get a little wild here, especially the first phase and maybe the last day or two. As we see, people are going to want to get their names in ASAP if they're not liking their certain situation on the depth charts. They might be told to move on. Nebraska being one of them. We had about 120 players at the start of the spring. Crazy. Absolutely nuts. They felt confident, though, at the time. They felt really confident at the time that they weren't doing such a minimal amount of people being able to be on the roster. What is it now, guys? Is it 80? Does that sound right? Is it 80? Good Lord. That's all. How unfortunate, too. We're going to axe out kids getting scholarships. We're going to axe out opportunities for people. You know what? I think in some capacity, it might make the smaller schools a little bit better. Oh, my goodness. How many are going to travel? That's a point, too. Are they going to allow 80 people to travel? Probably not the whole team, right? Jared, we got a lot of cutting to do for us. It's a shame they couldn't get this ironed out before this transfer portal opening in a day and a half, because we're about to see a lot of roster attrition. Quick. Hopefully not some serious names. Yeah, I agree, Steve. I went to the Braves game with my cousins, and my cousin's been at my house, so I've been hanging out with them instead of watching the. Hey, it's all good, Bob. Hey, how have things been for you, man? I hope it's been really well. Atlanta Braves, last I checked in the standings, they weren't doing so hot, Bob. Is it getting better? This was a couple weeks ago. 60 or lower. Oh, my gosh. That's kind of crazy, Jared. That's kind of crazy, man. I don't know what it was before, but 60 does not seem like a lot at all to take with you. Heck, 22 of those are starters. You got to have your second and third. That's like a full second string maybe, and a few of the third string. What up, Jaden? Welcome on in, my friend. How we doing? How we doing? Happy Monday, guys, by the way. It's good to have everybody here with me, hanging out with your boy Brando here on a Monday evening. I'm going to try to go for an hour, as long as people are interested in talking a little bit of college sports. It doesn't have to be about football. We can talk about life, too. What you got going on in your life? Anything exciting? More exciting than the Nico news? I don't know if it's going to be more exciting than Nico news, though. At least for him. 85. There you go. So they got a few more roster spots. And again, Jared, if it's lower than 60, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't even imagine. Can't even imagine. Jaden, why are you mad, man? It's too early in the week to be mad. We got to be positive, brother. We got to be positive. I'm positive you're mad about something, though. What you got going on, Jaden? Where I'm at, nightfall is about to happen. Nightfall is about to happen. I'm looking outside right now. It's about to hit dusk. You're a crash out. Why you crashing out, Jaden? 70. That sounds a little bit better. But, man, 85, though. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, we got some serious. Nebraska's going to have a few guys heading out the door. For sure. The Braves start off like 0-7. We won the series. There you go. Against the Phillies in the game I went to. Walk-off home run. 8-4. Hey, so positive direction there, Bob. I'm liking that. I'm liking that for you, man. Hope the Braves have a really good season. Still early. Lots of games to be played. And it sounds like you guys got some upward momentum, so I like hearing about that, Bob. Jaden, that's all right, man. You know what? Bad day, good days. It's still a day. And there'll be plenty more ahead for us. So what everybody else got going on tonight? Anything exciting? Monday treating you pretty well. I had a light load on my delivery, which was pretty cool. There's a sausage party. It's almost like we're talking sports or something, like football or something. What's up? I'm a Key Real. Hope you're doing well. And happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hope it's treating you good. Hope it's treating you good. It's been a pretty good day for me. I didn't have to do a whole lot today. I did actually get some workouts in. Finally, I decided I need to ditch the dad bod. It's almost time. It's almost time. Summer's coming. Summer's coming. So, got to do something about it. Quit being a lazy person. How is the day treating you, though? Jaden. Jaden says, bro! Jaden, what's up, man? What you got going on? What you got going on? Bob says Braves are really good, like championship level. Just we usually start off bad, and injuries always been a problem, and sometimes we can't piece it together. Hopefully, like you said, they're starting to build a little bit of momentum. I hope they can do that for you, Bob. Because when your team is playing like dog crap, or you're starting a little shaky, just a little shaky, you get a little nervous. At least I do. I'm like, man. And with baseball, too, as long as the baseball season is, I'm not a baseball guy, but I know the baseball season is super long. You start a little bit shaky, and it's going to be a long season. So hopefully they get some W's, my friend. You know more about your team than I certainly do. So hopefully the Braves can get done. Keep it real. Appreciate you being here, saying what's up, though. Faux show. And happy Monday, guys. So, anything new going on here? Today I'm fasting. Trying to cut my weight a little bit. It's not been fun. It's been slightly torturous. I'm telling myself if I get through today. Started late last night. If I can get through tonight. The first day is always the worst day. Get through the first day. Jane says, hi, my kid. Oh, man. See, this is up my alley, Steve. This is up my alley. Let's talk UFC. Let's talk a little UFC. Patty the Batty gets it done. Patty gets it done over Chandler. I didn't see that coming so violently, though, man. He really was Chandler down. And there was opportunity there. I think it takes so much energy out of you when you try slamming a guy down. And Patty's ground game is a little bit scary. He shows that time and time again. And I like that he stood up with Chandler for a little while, too. That's what's up, because that would take some serious balls. He is not... I mean, he's starting to... Chandler's... I don't know how many fights he's lost recently. The guy always puts it out there. I can respect that. But sometimes his fight IQ seems to be on the lower end of things, in my opinion. He's a bad dude. But Patty the Batty, he showed up. He was a bad dude. He showed up. He showed up. He's the real deal. Nobody can doubt that man now. That's what I'm saying. Steve says Volt got his belt back too. You know what, Steve? As I was watching that, I got to like the third or fourth round, and I fell asleep on the couch. That's how you know you're getting old, when you can't hang anymore for the main event. You can't hang for the main event. So when I seen who won, I was like, okay. Yeah, Volt gets it done. I've always been a football fan, more than baseball by a lot. I play football, never been on the diamond, but my mom loves it, and I've grown interest. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Big Orange was on here earlier. He said he just started playing Tennessee baseball. He watched it, seen how good they were, and he has not looked back. I can't say the same. It's not that I don't have an interest in baseball, because it is an interesting sport. And I kind of like, and this I think is new. I could be mistaken on this. I think it's new. But they have the timer for the pitchers to actually get the pitches off. So the extension of the game actually is sped up more. And I think that's really good for people like me that have short attention spans. And I just like, oh, what's next? Because my whole style is literally, I gotta go. And even the way I talk, you can tell. It's just nice that the game sped up a little bit. So I gotta say, I think over the course of this year especially, we definitely be covering some baseball games more and more. And as I grow more comfortable too, broadcasting, live streaming the actual baseball games, I'll get a little more comfortable learning more about the terminology and what some of the numbers mean. I have a base foundation of it, and I want to continue to grow. So I will be doing more baseball live streams. So show streams, guys, even if it's for like 10 minutes, that will make me feel really good, because it is still awkward. I can pull it off because that's just the type of person I am. I'm confident, but legitimately, you got to get out of your comfort zone if you want to grow. So baseball and me, We don't see eye to eye. I had fun doing the last one. A few of you guys showed up. Hunter was one of them that showed up. I appreciated that. And yeah, I like it. But yes, 100%. I'm a football guy through and through. Football number one, basketball number two. And everything else kind of falls with a 3 A, B, C, D type thing. That's where I'm at. Oh, Jaden says, no. Jade, did you put your finger in the O? You got the end in there, though. Chandler's cheekbone was hanging after that knee. Oh, man. Isn't that vicious? UFC is just vicious, man. It is just absolutely vicious. And Bryce Mitchell goes down. I kind of seen that one coming. He's like a top, 13, 14 fighter in that division. He's not out. He's just a little outspoken, with Bryce Mitchell. My goodness, that guy. He's some off the wall crap, Steve. But I'm not surprised that guy he was fighting. I can't remember his name. Yes, Gene Silva. He's the real deal. I agree completely. Hunter says baseball isn't a fun sport to watch on TV either. See, I could absolutely see that, Hunter. I would not mind going to watch baseball because I'm gonna get me a nice little snacky snack. Give me a little snacky snack, a brewski, hang out, watch the game, and just chill and talk. I mean, I can sit there and talk about anything for however long we want to talk about. But yeah, that's what's up, Hunter. I think that's a really good idea. If I'm gonna go and enjoy it more, I could totally sing. Actually, being there in person would be really cool. Here about the Masters, my house was only like an hour and 45 minutes away. Fun fact about the Masters, I read a weird article about it. There's an old that lives just right outside in the Masters area. Well, the owners or the players of the Masters tournament have been buying properties around there. They've invested over $20 million because they want to expand the area, which is totally understandable for such a large event. This old lady for 20 years is saying she ain't going to sell her property, and they've offered her multiple millions of dollars. Just a matter of time. She's up there in age, so we'll see what happens. But right now, that's the talk of the Masters. Other than that, though, Rory gets his first one done in, what was it, 11 years? He's been on the scene. Finally gets it done. DeChambeau, is that how you pronounce it? Bryson DeChambeau. I'm not a big golf guy, I'll be honest with you. I know the top names. Sounds like he was kind of choking because last I know it was an 11-stroke lead. No, it was 11-10. I think DeChambeau had the 11. Rory had the 10. And then Bryce ends up losing it. Someone mentioned that he was hitting into the water too much. Yeah, you can't do that in golf. Good. You'll go down pretty quickly. A novice golfer like me was that, so that's saying something. Yeah, Rory won me so much money, and his Masters win was much needed. So it's good for both parties, Hunter. You and Rory both benefited from that one. Really cool, though, man. Really cool. And swear, that was my pick to win it. I said Rory's going to get it done. He gets it done. I can do that 100 more times, and it would never happen again. I said, Rory, he does. I didn't even watch the Masters hardly at all. So, really cool to see that. I didn't even know he won until after the fact. Yes, Silva is the real deal. Absolutely. My favorite sports are football, bull riding. Okay. Hey, that's out there, but I like that. That's a bold pick, Cotton. And then baseball, third, then NASCAR, and 5 is basketball. A lot of people like NASCAR. I think NASCAR is actually becoming more popular. I really do. I'm not just saying that. I really think it is becoming a more popular sport. Some games getting more popular too. I like the diversity. Plus seeing all the cool looking cars out there. That stuff is legit. They be flying. They be flying on that track, Bob. You would not catch me going that quick. I'd rather watch paint dry before watching baseball on TV. That explains it, Steve. Explains it. Something about it, man. It's tough for me to get into. I will say we went on for an hour and like 20 minutes yesterday. That got us through 6 innings. That last 6th inning, though, that was like a 3-4 minute inning. It just went bang, bang. Outs, it was like out, out, out. Some of those innings are like that, too, and I think that kind of speeds the game up. But it's going to grow on me. I guess I should, if I'm going to do this, I probably should just watch the Royals and the Rays. But if I'm going to live stream, I want more people to enjoy it with me. I love the fans. Was that good, Beeb? Okay, I did that for you. I love the fans, per my daughter. My daughter said say that. But yeah, so I feel like a lot of other people like the Yankees. They like the Astros. Who else is good? The Cubs. You got your traditional teams that really just kind of pop out. And I don't know if anyone really likes the Rays or the Royals. Around here, a lot of people like the Royals, though, because we're pretty close to them. So my uncle's a Royals fan. Rory didn't choke this time. Bryson decided to. Yes. Yeah, because like I said, Steve, they were pretty neck and neck at the end of that. That was probably a couple hours before I stopped watching, probably before the end of it. And it sounds like, what was it? Rory went to overtime against Rose. Maybe it was Hunter. Hunter might have been the one that had told me about this. He went up against Rose, getting it done. So, yeah, in dramatic fashion, Rory gets it done. That's pretty cool. Kyle Larson. What's Kyle Larson's number? We should do a live stream of the hottest NASCAR cars. The hottest NASCAR cars. I want to see what they look like. Number 5. Here's something fun. Here's a little rabbit hole. We'll go down it for about 3 minutes here. Talk a little NASCAR. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, baby. All right, yo. So the top 50 best paint schemes of all time. What car was your favorite of all time for as long as you guys have been watching? What paint scheme? What was the driver? What number, if you remember all that stuff? What ones do you like the best? Give me a couple if you guys really like them, because I want to check them out. Because I think looking at the cars is awesome. Watching him drive is intense. But here we go. Elliott Sadler. He drove the black-white M&M car. He was number 38. It was like white, and the numbers were number was 38. It was red with the white outline. It is pretty cool. That was 2004. 2004. You guys remember that one? Number 49, Greg Biffle, the Aflac car. Oh, I don't like that. Number 16, this was an 07. I don't like that one. 48, Rusty Wallace. He drove the Genuine Draft. I remember this one. I remember seeing this as a kid. Number 2, the early 90s, 1993. So if I seen it, I would have been like 2 years old. But it must have been something I've just seen or had a little car version of it. Very cool looking. Very cool looking, though. The GOAT is number 48, Jimmy. Not the 84 BS car he's driving, but 7-time champ. Yes, I remember that run. I do remember that run. It ain't popular as it was in the 90s for NASCAR. Epically, Dale being gone, I'm a big Chase fan. Chase is Bill Elliott's son, who is from Dawsonville, Georgia. So you got the ties there. That's very cool. I like that, Bob. My GOAT is Dale Earnhardt. Yes. Number 3 in black. Gotta love that one. That's iconic. The 94 McDonald's, the silver anniversary, huh? That was in 2000. Also, that was Bill Elliott. Hey, we're just talking about that, Bob. Remember that 94 McDonald's? Hopefully we're not scaring everyone away. Everyone was talking about Tennessee football. We're talking about NASCAR. Welcome to the channel, guys. How this goes. Mark Martin driving the eBay Motors car. That was, looks like it was number 5. We're talking about number 5 also, but this was back in 2010. Mark Martin. That's a good NASCAR name, by the way. Oh, there you go. Jeff Gordon's number 24. He drove the Bugs Bunny DuPont car. Was 2000, 2001. Joey Logano, the 02 Home Depot. Here we go. Dale Earnhardt drove the Bass Pro Shops 1998 at an All-Star event. Reed Sorensen, he was number 41. It was Polaroid. Oh, see, this is one you always remember. This is one you always remember here. Terry Labonte. It was the Kellogg's number 5. Kellogg's number 5. I remember that one as a kid too. That was 1999. 1999, guys. Good stuff there. Also, that's a good one. He drove the Got Milk. This guy's got the best ones. Love to see it. What's up, AP? We're talking a little NASCAR. Talking a little bit of NASCAR, bro. How you been, man? This is right up your alley, APM. You joined just in time. 39 Reed Sorensen also drove the Energizer Bunny. Iconic, very iconic. 06, 06. Ooh, okay, this is something. This is something here. Dale Earnhardt drove, it was a Wrangler. Wrangler was the, what was it? 2010. Says 2010. It was Dale Earnhardt Jr. Wrangler, real comfortable jeans. I'll tell you, I hate the Rainbow Boy Jeff Gordon mainly because he's Dale's rival. Yeah, that was like bang bang. That was like bang bang. You always growing up, and again, I never watched NASCAR or anything like that. But Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Jeff Gordon, that was like the thing. That was like the thing. You guys ever seen that though, where Dale Earnhardt Jr. the Wrangler one? It was blue and yellow. It says 2010, about mid 2010. Jeff Gordon, he drove a Nicorette. Oh, that one, I don't like that. That's kind of ugly. We need like a highlighter yellowish green with a dark forest type green. All right. That was 2008. You guys remember that one? Harry Gant. He drove the Skull Bandit. Now that's a car. That's a car. 1994. 18 career wins there for Gant. But yeah, it's Skull. That's pretty cool looking car, guys. Could not agree with APM says Ken Schrader comes to our local track 5th year this year. He was in NASCAR for a while. That's really cool, man, that he takes time to come around. And I'm sure he's just the talk. He's the talk when he's around. But when you meet cool people like that have been at a very high level, that's very cool, APM. Rainbow Warrior is an iconic paint scheme. Okay, when did he drive that one? When did he drive that one? The Rainbow Warrior paint job. Yeah, APM. I had a pretty light day at work today, brother. It was much needed. I had actually time to do some workouts too, which was super cool because I need to get back in shape. But yeah, dude, very good Monday for me. I hope yours been good too, my friend. For sure, for sure. Dale Sr. also had a Wrangler car, won a few championships in it. Nice. So it was kind of like Dale Earnhardt Jr. did those Wrangler commercials. It's a nice looking, the one I'm looking at for Dale Earnhardt Jr. says 2010 was like yellowish blue. It was a really nice looking one. Terry Labonte, he drove the Kellogg's Grinch car, 2000, which I'm pretty sure is also when, what was it, the Jim Carrey movie came out too. I don't know if anyone remembers that. 2000 though. Terry Labonte, Kellogg's Grinch car. It's got Max the dog, the reindeer dog, and a smile Grinch on top of the hood. Very cool looking. Okay, see, this is an iconic one to me. Tony Stewart drove the number 20. He has the black version as well as the orange. They gave number 34 the black Home Depot. Back in 04, came home with the top 5 finish. He came home in 4th place. It's a dirt track also. Yeah, love that. Very cool. My friend always was on the dirt track racing his go-karts. It was super cool watching that. His parents would stay up super late working on those go-karts right before the night before. And I remember them just sitting there just hanging out, drinking some beers, working on the little odds and ends. My head football coach used to play tight end at Georgia State and had like a touchdown against Tennessee. That's pretty cool, Bob. My old neighbor had one on the Chevy's Monte Carlo Dale's edition. Oh, cool. Very cool, Abe. I'll catch you next time. Have a great night, fam. Steve, always good seeing you, brother. We'll see what happens. You're going to have the Nico I'm a Leava joining your squad. We'll see what happens, brother. Have a great night, Steve. Good seeing you, my friend. Jimmy's Low Car is a big iconic paint scheme. I bet once we get to it here, I bet it's one of the top 10. I bet it is one of the top 10. Hey, really, that's awesome. 33, Sterling Marlin. That name's really familiar. He drove the Coors Light car. It is a cool-looking car. It's silver. Of course, the iconic red and white for the Coors Light. It's a nice looking car. It's like red, white, a really steel gray is silver. It's nice. That was back in 05. Sterling Marlin. That name sounds really familiar. I think I've seen the car before, but I like the way it looks. 32. Jeff Gordon with the silver DuPont. This was in 2000. 30. Kevin Harvick. He drove. It's pretty cool looking. Reese's car, number 29. Number 29 on was his car number. He's ranked number 31 for best paint schemes. This in 06. 06, nice looking vehicle. Ricky Rudd. See, this one's familiar too. He drove the number 10 Tide. Tide. Gotta have that. That was 19. He drove that from 91 to 99. That's a long time, I think. Says the Intimidator on the passenger side. Dad has the 3 on the car and a good wrench. So it's like it was basically a custom car your neighbor made to kind of look like the Dale Earnhardt's car. If so, that's really cool, man. It's a show car now. I always loved it, even though it's only a V. Hey, that's okay. It looks cool though. Gonna look how many are made. Yeah, you wouldn't assume very many. What up, Jaden? Welcome in, brother. We're talking Cabal life, and right now just kind of go over NASCAR paint schemes. Welcome on in, Jaden. Jaden, you know anything about NASCAR? And let me know. It's a 2002 factory made. I do remember that Ricky Rudd though, that number 10 Tide car. Number 29 Jeff Gordon's all over this list. The Superman DuPont car. This was 1999. Man, he had a lot of paint schemes, didn't he? He had a lot of paint schemes. 2002 Chevy Monte Carlo S Dale Earnhardt edition. Let's take a peek. Let's take a peek, guys. Monte Carlo SS. Oh, yeah. I've seen one of these downtown one other time. I'm not even lying. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 110%. Very cool. And yes, when I had seen this sucker, it was like brilliantly beautiful. So that makes sense. I know what it is, but I know nothing about it. Jaden, I like the honesty, man. Jared says, just Jeff Gordon still race? I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't think so. I bet he could still hop behind a wheel and get her done. Get her done. Toe Mater. That's a nice looking car, though, for sure. I like it, man. Sometimes I've always liked black paint schemes. Here we go. I remember this one, too. Casey Kane with the Mountain Dew number 9. What a good sponsor that would be, right? Back in 04, Casey Kane, one of my best friends growing up, he was a big Casey Kane fan. That's the same kid that used to race go-karts on the dirt track around here. Number 27, Ernie Irvan. Another good NASCAR name. I like that. He drove the number 36 M&M's car. You can tell it's kind of a classic. It's 1999. Man, I need to get NASCAR a little bit. Jade, I'm going to check those out, brother. I'm going to have to check those in. Would be pretty cool to have one. The guy's daughter used to work for my dad when he passed. I may be able to get her to sell it to me. Hey, APM, keep that in mind. You might be able to get that one done. Wouldn't like, hey, this car is a really cool car. I've had my eye on it for a while. What's your bottom dollar? What's your bottom dollar? Casey Kasem, is that a real driver? I don't think I've ever heard of him. I take it is. I just never heard Casey Kasem. Is that who you like now? Number 26, Bill Elliott, the Dodge Viper. What? Oh, it was for the coming release of the 2003 Dodge Viper. Still proves, is that what his reach? Oh, he got 35th place in it. It's a cool looking car because it's got the snake teeth and it's got lime green eyes like a viper. It's all red. It's got the reptile skin. Very cool looking car. Very, very cool looking car. But that was the talk of the day. Number 25, Jeff Gordon again with a Chrome Illusion. Chrome Illusion, 1998. 24, Casey Mears, the National Guard camo version. Number 25. Bill Elliott with the Muhammad Ali Dodge. It's black and red with the white number sign. Kyle Petty, mellow yellow. Kyle Petty with the mellow yellow. It's black, green, like a mellow yellow can. Jeff Burton. That's a cool car. Prilosec ODC. It's got some lightning across the sides. It's purple, white, a little bit of red. It's a nice looking car. 0708. That Burton. Number 20, Ricky Rudd. He did the Iron Man Havoline combo. It's black, a little bit of black, mostly gray with yellow. Number 19, Jeff Gordon again. The DuPont Platinum car. Yeah, that one don't do it for me. 18, Jimmy Johnson. SpongeBob and Lowe's. SpongeBob and Lowe's combo. It's got SpongeBob all over the vehicle. 17, Jamie McMurray. Another Havoline here. Another Havoline here. I like that one. It kind of looks a little goofy. Kurt Busch, Miller Lite Taste Protector. Kind of a cool car. Very unique. Obviously, Miller Lite sponsoring these guys. A little bit of a mustard, deep mustard yellow. The light blue. I've liked it since I was a kid. I'm pretty sure he has had it since new. Jeez Louise. Probably doesn't have very many miles on it either. Pulling around as a kid, took great care of it. Still looks new. It's his Sunday driver. Oh my goodness. Wouldn't you love to show that sucker off? Larry Doty. Doty or Duty? Bobby Labonte with the General Mills. Oh, I like that. Yeah, Lucky Charms, Cheerios, Tricks, all over that sucker. That's a cool looking one. Number 43, Bobby Labonte. 14, Rusty Wallace, Miller Lite and Elvis combo. Back in 2002, it's got an old picture of Elvis on the side next to that number 2. And then number 13, this is iconic to me. Terry Labonte with the Kellogg's Corn Flakes. I remember seeing that one as a kid. Larry Doody. He used to be your Uncle Mike's favorite. Man, the Labonte is pretty big name in NASCAR, it seems like. But I remember that Kellogg's one like it was yesterday. Number 12, Kyle Busch with the number 18 M&M's car. Very cool. Very cool. 11, Mark Martin, Viagra. Viagra. Number 6, little brown, light blue, very unique looking car. That car gets up and moves. Love it.
Bedtime.
Hold on, baby. I'm almost done here. Come sit with me for a minute here. Okay? Come sit with me for a couple minutes. We'll go live for We'll go live for 5 more minutes, guys.
I think I have scab right here.
Oh yeah, don't be picking at it though. It'd be bad. Jimmy Johnson, always in our hearts. Tribute. Not sure what that's about. Number 8, Scott Riggs has Wizard of Oz Valvoline.
Hi, baby.
It's white, a little bit of red. It was a 04 on the Kansas Speedway. Number 7, Dale Earnhardt Jr. with the Retro Mountain Dew. That car is sick, guys.
Guys, did you ever see our cats?
Oh, they've seen the cats.
This
but he had
Dot.
The Retro
Right
Mountain
here.
Dew. It's
He's so cute.
the Retro Mountain Dew look to it. Number 8. It's white, a little bit of black. I mean, it's a nice looking vehicle. If you haven't seen one, look that one up. Dale Earnhardt Jr. Retro Mountain Dew car back in 08. Number 6, Bobby Labonte with the Spider-Man, and it does look nice. It's red, mostly black. They could have done a little bit more red and blue.
Black.
That was back in 07, but it's looking car. Jeff Gordon at number 5, the Pepsi Game Show. Hold on, honey, I'm almost done.
BB.
Never forget the green car he had. And what was his number again? I know I just said it, but I'm going to keep scrolling down. I don't really like the Pepsi. Here you go. Budweiser. Dale Earnhardt Jr. with the Budweiser paint job. Looks really cool. Number 3, Kevin Harvick. The Elvis races. That is a nice looking one. The iconic looking Elvis, too. Are you a goofball? Number 2, Bobby Hamilton.
I'm pretty sure I know what they're going to do.
Okay, that one's pretty cool. He's got the Marvin the Martian on there. Marvin the Martian from the Looney Tunes.
Honestly.
Oh, I'm zooming in. And number 1, Mark Martin. No, don't do that, please. Mark Martin, the Batman Justice League. Pretty cool stuff. We like to see it. So, yeah, that's just some of the top paint schemes over the last, 20 years? 20, 25 years, almost 30. Crazy stuff. So, I like seeing the paint jobs. It's pretty cool. Very cool. But I swear,
It's so cute.
he had an Interstate Batteries car. Yeah, he very well could. I wish I knew more,
Dad,
APM.
what are you doing?
Dude, Hunter fasting right now. I actually had an opportunity to work out. I was planning on, I got signed up to do volleyball on Wednesday and Friday nights now with the wife. We're playing with both in 2 different cities, too. The wife is an all-star volleyball. She's really good. And I got signed up. I play volleyball, too. My daughter plays volleyball. We're a volleyball family. But 3 days, brother. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. I'm almost 24 hours in. But it's kind of just how I'm going to start start it out. But anyway, so 5 weeks. I thought it was a 5-week timeline before we had to get started on this. No, it's only 3 weeks. So I got to do insane stuff to drop weight a little bit. I want to be able to get up and spike it right now. This dad bod ain't gonna help me out a whole lot. But I will be ready because now I have a date in my mind. I got a date in my line. I'm 196 right now.
Can I play on here?
No, we got to get ready for bed. I'm 190. Here, let me finish up real quick, okay? I was 196.1 yesterday. Today was 194.5. I'm sure tomorrow will be a high 192s, low 193s. So I'm hoping after the 3 days I'm under 190.
Can I go into YouTube?
Which I definitely will be. Definitely will be.
Can I go into YouTube and put that?
But I want to get down to about 180.
You butthead.
175 would be really cool.
You butthead.
And then I'll put the weight back on.
I'm gonna put something.
I forgot to
I'll put the weight back on.
Basketball thing on?
No. So, anyways, guys, yeah, nope. I'm fat for 3 days, Hunter. I'm hoping to get it done. I'll get it accomplished, though.
I lost my mouse.
Can I exit?
Yeah.
And then I found it.
Exit.
What do you-
Yay.
Oh, children. Oh, children. Yeah.
Whee!
AP kids, gotta love them. Gotta love them. They just finished up the stream here in 2 minutes, and then it goes, hey, guys. Why don't you go downstairs?
What?
Mom, call them downstairs. Go downstairs, please.
You're supposed to.
I'm getting off in 2 minutes. I'll be right with you, okay? I love, you can tell everyone bye.
Bye.
Really?
Bye.
All right. I'll see you in 2 minutes. Be good. How it goes when you got the kids. You know how it is, guys. APM says I'm about 165 pounds, 5'11". There you go, man. I'm like 5'11". I'm right there, too. We're probably like the exact same height because I'm 6 foot on a good day. And that's a really good day, though. That's on a really good day. I might have to stand my toes just a tad. So that's where I'm at. 6 foot in boots. 6 foot in boots. There you go. It's probably about me, too. Yeah, being a turkey hunter. But I love her. Love her to pieces. So, guys, final thoughts. Give me your final thoughts on this Monday evening. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Episode 3, the Blue Devil Den, or Episode 3 at the Blue Devil Den with Brando. It's crazy the way that college football is kind of turning out anymore. Who knows what to expect? Who knows where we're going to be at in a year from now? 5 years from now, this thing could be just absolutely crazy. It's turning into a pro-amateur league for sure. Pro-ams. I don't know where we're going with this thing, man. But we're here for the journey. We're here for the ride. And even though I'm losing subscribers for whatever reason, who knows, I'm not going anywhere, my friends, I promise. I'm enjoying doing these live streams with you. And college football is going to be a blast. I'm seriously super excited about that. Like, you have no idea. I'm super stoked for it. But again, NBA playoffs starting tomorrow. Lots of fun stuff in the pipeline. Going to be a lot of too much money involved now. It's going to get twisted like the NFL. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Hunter. I hope, I don't know. I think fans are starting to get a little irritated with this stuff that's going on too. Like we pay really good money for season tickets, all kinds of different stuff. And the product on the field has got to match what we're paying for it. And we can't be paying these kids millions and millions of dollars. For the love of gosh, where are we going with this? I get earning money for your name, image, likeness. I really do, for sure. But at what cost, man? At what cost? Their lives really were not that bad before. Full ride scholarship, getting an education for your future, potential to better yourself in the NFL if you get those opportunities. But man, again, they're all great. And you know what? These kids need to earn some money. I get it. I really do. But we've got to get this under control. Otherwise, this is turning into a pay for play. Just absolutely. That's what it is right now, is pay for play. And other thing, college basketball, minimum of 3 years. I want our teams to be stacked. Let's make that'll be really fun. Just imagine our teams having 3 years of consistent depth. Oh, mama. That would be exciting and really good for college basketball. Just something. Just food for thought. Just a little something just as we head out here. It happens. It does. I've been dancing on 150 subs. Yeah. It is what it is, man. I'm sticking around. I'm sticking around. I ain't going anywhere this time. I have no more kids. That's what took me the last time. I'll never bet again after seeing all these people get wins denied. Yeah. Understandable. APM. Understandable. NBA will bring them. Some of these guys literally go into they go 1 year in college. Look at it. There's several Duke players I can literally think of that just did. Cassius Stanley, I mean, he's in the G League right now, I think. Or insane vertical. My goodness, I was going to tell my wife about that. She was saying, hey, look at this guy's vertical. Show me video. I was like, yeah, that's really good. You should see this guy. But they could use another year of development, and sometimes they get bad advice. Look at Nico right now in college football, but sometimes these college athletes, and some of these guys are going to get led astray, all by a means of these agents, the talking heads behind their party, giving them bad advice, only to fill their own pockets too. So, man, crazy stuff, crazy world we're in, guys. Making millions at a young age can ruin their careers and performance, yes, and without the right people around them too, especially people that have not grown up how to handle money. Like literally, they don't teach many economic classes in high schools. Sometimes it's an elective course. It wasn't my school. I took it. I got a solid foundation for money. I understand how to properly manage my money a lot, and I mean a lot of people that don't, and that's scary. They could literally ruin their lives. It's crazy. You could have a ton of money and ruin your life. Just like having no money, you ruin your life too. It's how you handle it. But yeah, I agree with that, Hunter. There will be ones that are successful and do the right things and aren't led astray, but there will be some that really suffer. APM son went to Tigers game once and had good seats. They played like they didn't give a shit. It wasn't an important game, so pretty much nobody would even run. Yeah, they're like, just I'm here, I showed up. Sometimes that's half the battle, just gotta show up. Goodness, guys. Well, hey, I'm gonna roll out of here. I'm gonna lay my kids down for bed. I gotta fly the Dragon tonight. I gotta fly my daughter tonight for bed per usual. Goodness, been a long day. But guys, your boy Brando's gonna roll out. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your schedules to hang out with me. Talk a little bit of college football and a little bit of NASCAR too. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun for sure. So we'll see what we got going on for tomorrow, friends. This has been Brando with the Blue Devil. Then enjoy the rest of your Monday evening. Enjoy those Dodgers. See if they can beat those Rockies tonight, man. But guys, enjoy the rest of your Monday evening, 8 p.m. Good catching up with you, brother Jared, Hunter.
I found my vitamins.
I think Jaden's on here too. You guys have a great rest of your evening, brother. Everybody, take care. Enjoy your Monday. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.